Catus, Maximus here. So this is not a genuine set of Bessey KF2s. These are apparently a Chinese copy or a knockoff. But even searching on AliExpress and Amazon, not easy to find, because when you search for cam type clamp, you get a whole bunch of results that aren't these. And the Bessey KF2 are the only really kind of well-known versions of these elliptical curve edge clamps, and that's what they are. They kind of advertise them as one-handed, and maybe the Besseys work a little bit better. They're not so much one-handed, just because they tend to want to get a little stuck on the material that you're putting them on. So the whole point to these clamps, besides being one-handed, is that when you want to glue some trim to the edge of something, you either have some kind of setup or you can put weight on it. You use traditional bar clamps that are long enough to go across both sides, but there's many times when you're like trying to fix edging on cabinetry and that type of stuff where you don't have the ability to put a through bar clamp. And so the challenge was putting pressure on the edge of the material. And so that's the whole point of this. I'm going to go ahead and use this Craftsman wrench as, maybe I do want to glue this Craftsman wrench to the edge of this material here. So I just put the clamp on, and then as I tighten, that time it actually was one-handed. You kind of want to make sure it's relatively centered, and that's one thing people have mentioned. And when you have a piece of material that isn't quite as fidgety as this, where it's a larger piece of wood that's staying stationary, it's actually easier to use these clamps than I'm demonstrating here on this piece of material that wants to float. But that's kind of the deal, is you do want those cams to be centered, otherwise it kind of put awkward stress on these. That's the one thing they make note of on these types of clamps, is the fact that due to the leverage ratio, they have even this knockoff has a fairly substantial frame on it, but if you over torque them, you will break the frame. But the deal is that you have the cams, so as it pushes that way, these cams rock down. These are the same elliptical shape that rock climbing cams, the special tools that they jam in the cracks that support hundreds of pounds, are exactly this, except for on a rock climbing clamp, they're crossed over, so they push in, and then when you pull through the center, they expand outwards. And it's a proven mechanical design. And so in this case, now I have just a ton of pressure, and I'm able to glue this right to the edge of this material. If you're trying to get a piece of material to follow the curve around the countertop or a desk or something, then you have several of these, one on one flat side, maybe a couple more around the curve, and you can just put them right around the edge. And so they are, when you first see them, you're like, and same with me, what on earth is this clamp really for? It turns out that it's actually a pretty invaluable design, and I'm, something I was just totally unaware of until I found this random one, and now I want several of them, because I can think of just several situations where this is exactly what I need. I need something that somehow pinches the sides of the material so that I can send force on it. Not like and I've done videos, there's some more rudimentary type edge clamps, which are called three-way C-clamps. They're a C-clamp, but they have a rod here like this and two more rods, and you take the two rods and you screw them down to pinch the material, and then you have the center rod to hold it to the edge. But the problem with those is you got to get them really tight. They kind of want to loosen up as you push with the center rod. The two opposing clamp rods want to kind of bend outwards, and this solves all those problems, because just the more tension you put here, the tighter it holds here. So I was searching the Bessey KF2s. They're pretty expensive. The genuine Bessey ones are like $70 a piece or something like that. But I ran into a forum post where somebody was talking about something regarding book binding, and I assume that's what they're talking about, is if you have bindings that are kind of separating, that you can, I'm not exactly sure how you get in there and glue it, but you can apply some glue, and people are talking about these are the kind of clamps to use, because they just have more surface area that they're exerting onto the material, so less damage, and then their binding nature kind of forces everything together. So in this situation, I can actually grab this book and put a bunch of force right on the binding to get some glue to set. And so that's what I was assuming, but I thought, oh, it's kind of interesting that they were talking about using one of these as book repair. As far as the range, because of that elliptical curve, these are actually designed to go all the way around. And so you actually have quite a bit of range. Now, this is a small one, and there are also large capacity ones. This happens to be a 2-inch capacity, about a 1/4 inch to 2 inch, and then the large one's about a 1/2 inch to about 3.5 inches. Neither the Bessey nor this one is one of the things about those climbing clamps is they have the central attachment point, but they also have a release wire that you can grab that will pull the cans inward so you can retract it from the crack in the side of the mountain. Would have liked to seen some, and I understand why they didn't do it, because it's a whole bunch of work and effort to somehow get some kind of wire system that doesn't interfere with this center channel that you may need, and somehow grabs like the inside of these to be able to pull them upwards. It would have had been some system where it was like a little wire cable where it'd wrap around, because obviously if you're in a position like this, you'd still need to be able to pull the wire. So complicated solution, but it still would be nice to see one of these style clamps with some kind of wire retraction system, because that's probably the biggest caveat to them. The other caveat, which I did read about, which was be careful about tapered surfaces. So I'm going to use this hammer handle as an example here. We'll get onto a more kind of extreme area. And these are actually being more compliant. Let's get right here where it's really tapered. And so we have that big gap, and so what happens is it actually still works on a curved surface or a beveled surface like this, but all the pressure is just right on these 2 points, and it's wanting to now twist the clamp, and it's very easy to bend it and damage the clamp via that kind of action. So that's the one thing to be aware of, is if you're using these on a surface that is not parallel, you got to be careful. And this is going to be handy for me. There's been a bunch of times when I've had some kind of awkward stuff that I've needed to glue, and it's just been hard to kind of clamp it and then get pressure perpendicular to how I'm holding on to it. And one of these cam style clamps will come in handy in a variety of situations. The more you think about it, the more places that it can be used in. So anyway, that's my review of the Bessey knockoff of an actual Bessey KF2 cam type edge clamp. Anyway, really appreciate you all watching. See you next time.